Okay, next we got her 5'S, has good range, but is susceptible to low profiling moves, and 6P. So you don't want to be constantly throwing this out in the neutral too much. You mainly want to use this as like a whiffing tool. So if your opponent throws out a move, boom, you punish them with the 5'S. Okay, next we have her 2S, has good range, okay recovery. If you throw it out in the neutral a lot, players will try to jump over if you use it in neutral. So be careful about throwing this out too much. But this button do solve a lot of the problems that 5'S have, because it catches low profiling moves. Next we have our 2K, her fastest poke, sitting at 5 frames. Good move for checking players' dashes. And upon landing 2K, you can follow up with a 2D for a hard knockdown. So this move is really good in the neutral. Next we have her 2H. This move is a fantastic anti-air and one of her best moves in general due to the art and the deceptive hitbox. This move can catch crouching opponents at a considerable distance away. So this move is as good in the neutral. Not to mention it has great corner carry on counter hit. If you land this coupled with Kickstart My Heart, you will get good corner carry combos. Bridget has two main Oki tools, one being 2K2D, which gives her a hard knockdown, which can lead to a ton of setups, and Kickstart My Heart, which we're going to call skates for short for the rest of the video. As for her skates, you can land virtually any move and end it with skates, and it will give you Oki. So we have our stop and dash, which we're going to call yo-yo for short, and we have our rolling movement, which we're going to call flip kick for short for the rest of the video. Like, these names are ridiculous, man. Like, who back in the office is naming this shit, man? So let's go over some of the pros and cons of just the flip kick and what it's capable of off of 2K2D. First, just the flip kick by itself is susceptible to 6Ps. Con. Also is susceptible to some DPs. Con. Also susceptible to some overdrives. Con. Notice how I said some. While this is true, it is punishable by 6P, DP, and overdrives. There are some unique character to character interactions that are worth knowing, where it may prove valuable in some matchups where you can use it as a knowledge check against your opponent. In some cases, for example, Jacko, she can't 6P or overdrive her way out of this, nor can she backdash, because it catches backdashes without you even have to press anything. So we're gonna throw that in the pros. Catches backdashes. So what does this mean? She had to take it. And just so you don't waste your time testing all these options out for characters yourself, I did it for you. So here's a list I comprise into beat, bait, and lose. Like I said, there are a few knowledge check for specific characters. For instance, Kai DP hitbox starts so low to the ground while his hurt box is above his hitbox. So you can grab him out of his DP in the air, denying him for a chance to Roman cancel and denying him a chance to take his turn back. Next pro, it provides an auto burst bait. I'm not lying. Whether you land a hit or on block, you have the ability to block the burst. Even if you throw out a follow-up button, you still can block the burst afterwards. Same goes for YRC. Okay, last pro, it provides a safe jump. Jump K off the flip kick beats all wake up options, 6P, DP, overdrives, and backdashes. Or you can autopilot and catch the backdash with the flip kick, because it's challenging to visually confirm if the opponent did a backdash or not. It's more easier to guess whether they did a backdash if the player doesn't have meter or a DP. So we already discussed how to enforce your 2K 2D Oki using safe jump K. So when they choose not to respect your jump K by pressing wake up buttons, you can then land a jump K and convert it into a full combo. And when your opponents start respecting your safe jump K, you can then start implementing your mix by feinting the overhead, going in for a low attack, converting it into a full combo, or feint the overhead and going for a grab. Also, even if they do block the jump K, you can follow up with close slash, which is +1 on block, and you have additional plus frames from the yo-yo. After the close slash, you can go in for a low or a grab attack. Furthermore, after close slash, if you follow up with the flip kick, it becomes a true block strike. So you can mash out of it, forcing your opponent to block the flip kick, which is +16 on block. So you could cancel the flip kick into a jump K and go for an overhead, or you could do nothing off the flip kick and go in for a low. Like I said, the flip kick is +16, so they can't mash out of it. So it's another 50-50 opportunity. Furthermore, you can feint the flip kick, going for a grab or a low. With 2K 2D, you can just loop them and put the player right back in the same situation. Also, you could feint the flip kick and go in for an instant overhead to mess with anybody trying a fuzzy guard. First, what moves put you in the OTG state? We have command grab, normal grab, and we got 2K 2D. This could lead to a safe jump S, keeping you safe from overdrives and DPs while maintaining pressure. If you want to go an extra step to lock up your opponent in the corner, you can grab them when they DP to prevent them from roaming canceling. And when they do overdrives, you can use the cutscene, the freeze frame, to do your DP input, also preventing them from being able to roaming cancel. Next, we got the meaty yo-yo. While your opponent is in the OTG state, you can do a close slash and cancel into the yo-yo, dealing with the uncomfortable situation where you gotta guess between grabs, DPs, backdashes, and wake up overdrives. Because now you got a visual cue to tell you if they did a reversal or not. If the yo-yo fades through the opponent, you know they did a reversal and not to press any buttons. But if it did hit them, you get to keep pressing buttons and continue your pressure. So we got the wall bounce safe jump. Works the same way as it do in the mid screen, except you're using the yo-yo that attacks instead of one that phases through the opponent and comes back. So you won't get the additional pressure from the yo-yo on return. But besides that, it's pretty much the same. Now the command grab. You can just incorporate the command grab into the previous setups I showed you. I'm gonna show you some examples now. Now, everybody who's familiar with my channel know that I'm not a combo channel. I feel like combos are the last thing you should learn, but through this video I sprinkled in a couple of combos, and now I'm going to show you all the combos plus some more in one section. So with that would be the end of this guide. This took a really long time, so I think I'm gonna just take my ass to sleep. But if you want to show your appreciation, you can hit that like button. Also, let me know in the comments, was this guide a W or was it trash? Seriously, all comments are allowed, hate, criticism, and positive. So with that, I'm gonna see you in the next.